Yo, what's up, party people? Welcome to another episode of Sun, Summer Olympic News. And we completed week 3 last week here on Summer Olympics. And it was a doozy of a week. And we have some special guests with us for today. These guests are representing 2 different teams because these people are champions in their specific field. Each one of these people on Sun today accomplished something stupendous last week. Yes, stupendous. So without further ado, let me introduce these fine people. Starting with to my right, we've got Tobias. Yes, let's go. And to his right, we've got Graydon. Yes,
Grady.
Grady. Oh my goodness, I was gonna try so hard to get that right. I'm so sorry, Grady. But give him a round of applause, nonetheless. And last but not least, we've got Keith.
How you doing?
Oh, I love it, Keith. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great too. You probably are doing pretty great because Keith, you did something super fantastic last week. You've been endowed a title. Do you know what that title is that you were given last week?
Not at all.
It was the strongest man on campus. That is right. He doesn't just look the part, he played the part. If you were here last week, you would have seen Keith destroy the other leaders in the strongest man competition where they had to arm wrestle to prove who was the strongest. So Keith, tell the audience, tell everyone listening today, what did that feel like to win that and how did you accomplish that?
It definitely felt pretty good. At one point, I was like, with Jordan, I felt like, he had putting up a good fight. So I was like, okay, I got to put a little bit more ump to it. So I had to push it all the way down and slam him. So I was like, okay, there we go. And then definitely with my mind is all
Dean.
Dean.
Yep.
So sorry, Dean.
Mean Dean.
Don't kill me, Dean. But Dean, I had it just first. He was first up on the board, so I had to just test him out. So I let him just go first, and we were trying to figure out, okay, so you gonna go? And then we was like, I said I'm gonna go. So I just had to slam him down.
Shoot Dean straight. His match was a warm-up for your one against Jordan, right? You're going 50% against Dean, 100% against Jordan. Moving over to our next accomplished victor. We've got Grady, who I found out is the cousin of Meatball and Hoagie. I did not know that. Shout out to Meatball and Hoagie. Grady, you did something spectacular. Dare I say, even more spectacular than what Keith did. It was 4-way tug of war. And you were actually going up against your beloved cousin. Or I don't know if there's bad blood between you guys. But hey, let's just say you guys love each other. So I want to hear, Grady, how did it feel to win that? And how did you have the mental and physical strength to accomplish that feat?
It felt great. My family, we've always been competitive. You lose, you get mad, and you win, you got bragging rights.
Oh, yeah, bragging rights.
But I prayed to the Lord, and He gave me the grace to push through, fight against my cousin. I had my first shoes slipped off, so I had to tell him to bring my shoes, and then I just had that second wind, and I pushed. And I just thought, man, if I lose my cousin, it's gonna be bad news. So I pushed as hard as I could, and I just grabbed the ball.
I love that, Grady. Man, Philippians 4:13, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Definitely not out of context. And last, and certainly not least, I want to hear from my main man, Tobias McGilberry. Tobias, you did something that no one else has done in the 3 weeks of Summer Olympics up to this point. You made a half-court basketball shot, baby. It was beautiful. Oh, man. I could just watch that before bed every night. Tell us, Tobias, how did it feel to get that?
It felt really good, to be honest, since I've done it like multiple times, like attempted to shoot the shot, but it just didn't go in before. But this time I had a good feeling when it went up. I went and it went straight in. It felt nice though, and the team Tiki was really mad, so that felt good. We took the lead.
Yes. Grady, how do you feel about that as a team Tiki?
Once I saw it go in, I was like, we got to be losing.
75K.
Yes, sorry, I forgot to introduce introduce what teams they are a part of. Tobias is part of Oasis, even though he's not wearing a shirt. Where's your shirt, bud?
Oh, at home.
At home. In the drawer somewhere. Yes, and then Grady representing Tiki and Keith representing Oasis. Man, we have yet to have what's it called? Tropic or Swell member on Sun. And that's because you guys are accomplishing big things. So tonight, Swell and Tropic, tonight is your night. I believe in you. Say a prayer like Grady did, and let's see how this goes. That's all we have for Sun today. Summer Olympic News.